Alright, there. Let's dick around with the L pad I bought. And this is how you hook it up, even though this is the worst diagram ever. You see that? How poor that is? Okay, so it's obviously polarity free, nothing there is labeled. I got pulled off YouTube again. Behringer amps feeding, obviously, these. I'm throwing ground into this, into 2 and 3. Ground comes in as yellow, ground comes out as black, into black. Red goes directly to the amp, but then you need to feed the hot. It has to touch it at 1. 1 has to go there and touch it. It's intersected, it just touches it. Let's get the thing.
Living like a rubber ball. Found yourself in Montreal.
It's pretty much, it's exponential volume. It's like off is off, and then on 1 click. My God, that's gonna be loud. I apologize. At very low volume, it's biased, I think, a little bit. About half. That's good enough. So yeah, so now I'm going to, now that I know exactly how this works, pull the driver out of my 10-inch passive sub, and then I'm probably going to drill through the top of the port from inside and make it so I have to reach into the giant 4-inch port to adjust it, because this way it doesn't affect the outside, and because the fact that it doesn't stick out would be really, really helpful. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, I only have one hand for this, so it's going to suck, but look at your little baby magnet. Not a super powerful sub, doesn't need to be. It's more of a musical thing where it just sort of plays. We've got our 4 colors, and I have to figure out which one's hot on that other yellow and blue side. Not much stuffing, a little bit of bracing, and a massive port goes almost all the way to the back. I've done the calculations on it. It's like 190 cubic inches of port. And I can't put this down. Alright, so I'm going to cut those wires, intersect them, see if I have to make extensions. Or maybe I can just pull them, I don't know. Give me a sec. Alright, we're going to have to do some soldering, because all I have are the little red, all I have are these little red bastards, and they only fit one 16 gauge wire. So, solder it is. I've cut off the connectors that were on there, and you can see the insulation difference is amazing. This speaker, by the way, that found the date 10/15/92 is when this speaker was put together. So since this only has to be, these have to be soldered together, and then to this, and then back out to the driver. So first what we're going to do is soldering paste. I'll try not to make myself look like a total soldering amateur, but I only solder for pleasure, in case you're wondering. First we'll tin the wires, and you can correct my methods if you'd like, I don't care. I'm also using the head band, so inbuilt mics only, which actually sound pretty good in the GoPro 3. We're tinning wires, and they get very hot. Like where your fingers are, will probably burn. I wish I had my helping hands. I don't have my helping hands. And so nothing's helping my hands. So do I solder them together, or do I just solder onto here? Put that down when you're not using it. Take out your little baby stick. Little baby stick. We should actually be going onto this side, because it's cupped. By the way, this stuff causes cancer in California, so try not to get it all over your skin like I'm currently doing. And all the fans and air conditioner are on, so it's probably noisy in here. Tin that. Where should tin that too? Let me tell you, you're supposed to heat up the thing, not the thing. But this works just fine. More. Oof. That smoke is definitely not good for you. I love how it's completely being blown into my face, even though there's a 24-inch fan behind me. 20-inch fan. 20-inch fan. Oh, big puddles. Big puddles are good. Alright. I can do one at a time. And then risk unsoldering the first one when we put the second one. And left and right doesn't matter. Oops, smashing the camera. These are really big braids in this. I need more. Yes, I could solder, therefore I am a bomb maker. Careful. Don't tell anyone you could solder. They assume you're a terrorist. That is a really, really crappy solder. Ring job. Just paint with it. Happy little trees. Happy little solder joints. It's not going to go anywhere. That's one. A roll of tape or something. Yellow. Now I'm just going to use red again because, well, screw you. I don't have that many colors available to me. Hope this is recording and I'm not just talking to myself like a psycho. It's one of the problems with having it on your head is you don't know when you're just being a retard. There we go, yeah. Now that's a good tin job. Where's our other piece of red? And I'm gonna have to touch it now, and I don't have a paper towel near me. There's always paper towels somewhere. That's good enough. I'm getting back in the swing. Swing's getting back. The wire's getting mildly warm in my hands. You see it melt, you let go, you're done. I'm not putting these in. Oh, I could just unknot them, I guess. Chopping it. Chopping it. And there's two. Alright, so that goes to the hots. Since it's a dual voice coil, it doesn't matter what's left and right. Really. And really. And this is getting installed after the crossover, which is back there. And that should be fine. I still gotta put the knob on, there's no way I could just... And it turns out, since I brought my Bosch drill home, this is the size bit I need. This is the smallest drill I have. No. She don't fit, so I'm probably not gonna get to actually put this all together till tomorrow. I gotta bring a smaller drill. I don't have a smaller drill bit, this is it. It's like 17 inches long, which is fail. So now I'm going to in and out these, which I could do these with clips, or I could continue soldering up through the hole and bend them. Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright, I'll record when I... Alright, I sort of cheated. I put this on there, and I wiggled the whole drill in there. And I think that's it. And it's a little bit too big, the hole now, because trying to estimate 30 seconds upside down with a drill you can't see, it just cut right through the damn thing. It's plastic. So what I'm going to do, so I guarantee a little bit of a seal around that, is I'm going to take this plate, which I'm never going to be able to see anyway, put it on the. Here is the speaker foam stuff I love to use. I'm going to put it around the hole nice and tight. Right in front of you, in fact. Grab the foam, peel the paper away. Don't try to peel the paper away. You'll kill yourself. There's one. This way that should fit right down on top. All my soldering is done. Lose my mind for a second. Grab foam, peel paper. And now the two middle bits, I should actually have just really short pieces. There's one. This way this will conform right to the top of that port tube, and there'll be no leaks. My only concern now is the whole thing spinning. The whole unit here spinning around, but I've got a lock washer and a washer and everything else, so I should be able to really enforce the hell out of that. What do I need? I gotta also not mix up. This is one channel, and this is another channel. It wouldn't hurt to tie a knot in this. I made those long enough, Jesus. I really didn't, I got all Jewish all of a sudden. Right, so that's there. You'll be able to see it. Hopefully there. Where no man has gone before. So it's gonna be a matter of getting on my hands and knees now to screw that in, and then I'll put the driver back and we'll test this out. Alright, for anyone who doesn't know how to put screws in properly, here we've got 8 screws. You don't go 1, 2, 3, 4. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go across, and I'm not actually tightening them in yet. Just getting them in place first. And the reason you do that is because if you tighten that one down all the way, and then you tighten this one down all the way, and then if there's any bend, it's going to squeeze it all to that side. If someone puts the tires in your car, if you go to one of those, you know, Jiffy Lube places, and they, oh, let me check your tires for air pressures, whatever, if they have to yank them off for whatever reason, and you see them putting them back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get your goddamn pry bar out, or tell them, just walk around and say, you're an idiot, put these in properly. Alright, so now they're all in loose, and I've got my clutch set. My battery's dying, so it won't matter. 1, 2, 3. You want to do the ones that are furthest away, basically, from where you currently are. Ooh. And now from there you just go. And you could do either or, because they're the same distance. Alrighty. Just the subs are on. I've unplugged the powered sub, so it's just this sub. We've got Massive Attack playing, which should have some low end. Oh yeah. There's full. Less full. And off. And then like that's barely playing. Exactly what I wanted. Plug back in the powered sub. Powered sub's on. I can find the mouse. I should be able to now remove my EQing on this because it was just a little too painful in that range. Yeah, there it goes. Whoa. Let's kill it all together. There's off. Now it's just a big powered sub. And we have a bassy song. There's no place to go for bass if you need bass. That's a city in Florida. Okay. It's actually very low. But now they're accompanying each other. And since I don't have the EQing going on, now these are getting that, whatever they could produce of 110 and 77 are getting full power. That's expensive, don't touch that. And we sound better already. You're right, Vivaldi.
Perché consenti a così fiera tragica